All right, this is what's on the agenda for this morning. I'm gonna blast the bottom of this cab. I'll get up on the ladder, start at the top, work my way down. Then I'm going to put it in a couple of coats of either Spy epoxy or Tamco epoxy. I'm not so sure. I think I've got both in there, but I want to make sure that whichever one it is, it's black. We'll let that dry down probably for about an hour, and then we'll come in and seam seal everywhere that needs to be sealed, and then we'll top coat it with the U-pole liner. So y'all stay tuned and get you some popcorn. Enjoy the ride. There you have it. One blasted cab bottom. This is what I call etching the metal. You blast it, that leaves a good profile for your epoxy to stick. It's all clean, it's ready to go. I'll mix me some epoxy and get that sprayed on there, and then we'll let that dry for a little bit and put some seam sealer. Listen, there's no reason that, in my opinion, that you should be paying someone to come and blast for you. Now, if you've got a big crew and someone comes and blasts, or you take a whole vehicle to get blasted and you're able to get it all in epoxy that day, that's fine. But for me, look at what I'm doing this morning. I'm blasting it, I'm epoxying it, I'm seam sealing it, and I'm undercoating it all by myself. One bill is what the customer will get, not an extra bill for the blast man or whoever. I've had people to come here and they're great. There's a purpose for them, don't get me wrong. But in my opinion, if you save a little money and buy one of these blasters and have a compressor that will push it, it don't take a lot. This one here, I use the smallest tip, which is like a 32nd, because the sand will come through there and it creates pressure, keeps pressure in the tank because of the small hole, and that will let you go excuse me, that will let you blast a long time. This tank, when it's full of air, it'll hold at about 70 psi, and that is not enough to warp your metal. You can clean it as good as you want. You make it snow white if you want to, but I don't believe that there's no reason that a person should be paying someone to do what you can do. All right, here's what I got. PPG Creed 921 black, the Velbus Taking the primer gun. 2.5 tip. The Cree is mixed 2 to 1. And you can mix your percentage in there, 10, 20, 25%, whatever you want, according to how you want it to lay out. I'll do 2 coats of this, and we'll let that dry, and we will we'll do the seam sealer. And if anybody's looking and saying, man, what's that big Band-Aid on your face? Well, they didn't nobody beat me up. I had to go get a biopsy done. They cut it out. It's some type of cancer. I'm praying that it comes back benign. If it does take me out of this world, I'm going to be with Jesus forever. Woo! That in itself is a testimony. For those of you that know Christ, say a prayer for me. Pray that it comes back benign, no problem, and maybe I can be a better light for others. So let's get to this. All wrong. Using a 2.5 tip, all it'll get is one heavy coat, and we'll let that set up, do our seam sealing, and then U-pole liner. PPG. Now, I'm not representing PPG. They make an excellent product. Do I think that their products are superior to other products? No, not for the price difference. You have Tamco, and you have the Spray Source. They sell Alpha products. You have Southern Polyurethanes in Georgia. They're all good. Some might be better than others, but like this, like PPG, they recommend that after you blast to put this, because it has the rust inhibitors in it, which also does linear blocks. Linear blocks, they sell it. You can buy it at the Spray Source. I've got it. We have not used it yet, but Tamco has the rust inhibitors in it, or so they tell me. I'm not so sure about Southern Polyurethanes, but you can only go with what they tell you. But let's say that you didn't want the U-pole Raptor. A man could go back and put another coat of this with the 2.5 and have a shiny ultimate protection underneath his cab. So we're using the custom coat black. I've saved this gun, but every time I buy a kit, if it comes with a gun, I just save it, because you never know when this thing might break down mid work. You know? That wraps it up. Good even coverage everywhere. All sealed up. Give this, they say 3 days for light duty, 7 days fully cured. So we're gonna let it set like this for the next several days, probably till next Saturday. That'll be 7 days, and that way when we turn it back over on its bottom, it'll be tough. Be tough. So that's what we got. 4 bottles. Gives you a good uniform coverage, good meal build, good durability for long lasting, and it all looks even. Appreciate y'all watching. Give us a like.